I actually love that bike. I think it suits me. It kind of reminds me of an anime bike that came to life. Can't you see me on it? Guess that's more motivation for that motorcycle license. Now, since its debut at the Geneva Auto Show, the whole automotive world has been abuzz about the all-new Volvo S60. With its launch just around the corner, here's my good friend Mathieu St-Pierre with more.
Come here. This is Volvo's new S60. We've been waiting almost 10 years for this car. And according to Volvo, this is the naughty S60. As far as I'm concerned, I would wait for the R to really call it the naughty S60. If you take a look at the front end though, you can see some modern design elements from Volvo, the low set headlights, the big grille. It really looks good and it's kind of naughty-ish, but not quite naughty. Now, if you take a look at the silhouette of the car, this is Volvo following the trends and doing a really good job at it. Look, it is a sedan, but it looks like a coupe, from certain angles, and it really works well on this car. Now, if we come along to the back, you have those cat ears that are very popular at Volvo. They've done that on a lot of designs, and that started with the S80 in the late 1990s. Everything else really fits well, and one of my personal favorite touches with the Volvo is the way they write out the name Volvo in the back. That's going back to the old school Volvos from like the 60s and 70s. Although the exterior design of the new S60 is novel-ish, very modern looking, it's when you step inside that you realize, well, you are in familiar territory. Now, this dash layout was introduced in 2008 with the present generation Cross Country. What does that mean? Well, first of all, you get beautiful fit and finish, amazing looking materials, but it's not just about that. It's when you get behind the wheel of this car, you've got really firm, supportive seats, a lot of bolstering, a really sporty looking steering wheel. But that's one other facet of the Volvo experience. The other one that everybody knows about is safety. Now, they have a new system called the Pedestrian Detection System, and here's a little bit more about it.
Well, this car can actually detect and warn you in case you're about to collide with a pedestrian. And if you do not respond to the warning, the car will brake itself down to a full stop. It uses a radar that is mounted in the grille, and the radar scans in front of the car and also on the sides of the road where you find pedestrians, but also other things. Then we have a camera mounted in the windscreen, which we've trained to identify the actual shapes of a human being, with arms, legs, head shapes. And when the system tracks that, and it can actually keep track of several pedestrians at the same time, and it senses that a collision is imminent, it will issue a warning, an audible signal and a red light appearing in front of the driver. If the driver does not respond to that warning, then the car will brake itself to avoid a collision, and we will actually avoid collisions with pedestrians up to 22 miles per hour.
Now that we know one of the ways that the new S60 will come to a stop, let's find out what makes it go. Available upon introduction will be a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine equipped with a turbocharger, putting out 300 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. Now, those are previous generation S60R numbers, so that means that the next R should have at least 400 horsepower. It will be equipped with a 6-speed automatic transmission and will be mated to Haldex's latest generation all-wheel drive system. You know what? I'm looking forward to driving every new car, but for the 2011 model year, this one actually really stands out for me. Can't wait to taste that Volvo dynamic experience.